good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. These are words of welcome, caring, compassion, goodness, not fight. I've come with words of positive motivation, words of beautiful insight. This is spoken word. I am not a rapper, so I won't even go that flight. What is happening now? Well, you see, before rap was cleaned up and put on the radio, the cash box, if you will, rap meant something. It had a message to make a difference, not shoot to kill. It had meaning that was wrapped in musical harmony and creative skill. No one was bashing one another or had lyrics for others to steal. What is happening now? You see, I've got this question in my head even while in bed that sometimes won't let me sleep. I lie in bed trying to rest my head while tossing and turning and counting sheep. I'm confused when I see and hear the news about violence, death, and stupid creeps. I don't understand why we fight the man, lose the battle just to let him off cheap. What is happening now? You see, at one point we had a mission and we stuck to our plans and we knew just how. We knew we were strong together and would fight as long as the Lord allows. But we seem to have lost that union of power in this latest hour, and we call foul. My burning question is simple, and we need to understand what is happening now. What's happening now? What's happening now that education doesn't matter? What's happening now when all you need is a dope beat and any kind of chatter? What's happening now that mothers are dumping their babies in waste matter? What's happening now when working for a living only means our debt is fatter? What's happening now? I guess you can say that times are not as good as they used to be. I guess you can say that times are more complicated now than what we used to see. I guess you could blame the man for keeping us down if you have no degree. I guess you could blame your parents because you didn't study math, science, and history. What's happening now? What's happening now when you're old enough to vote and you never do? What's happening now when the president is making war but the only one who fight and die is you? What's happening now that government officials are causing death but no one can sue? What's happening now when doctors don't care so they prescribe an aspirin for your flu? What's happening now? Some could say that I'm an angry man for putting these words together this way. Some could say that this is my way to be in the limelight someday. Some could say that I'm really making sense of all this and I'm saying what they say. Some could say that none of this matters and people will live as they may. What's happening now? What's happening now? What's happening now that first graders are now reading better than college grads? What's happening now when teachers' pay is just another thing? Oh, so sad. What's happening now that jobs require degrees for salaries less than that of your mom and dad? What's happening now when in the bank retirees have 2 times less than they had? What's happening now? Just a thought.